Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the little delay. We're a couple of minutes late. I had a little bit of some technical difficulties, but I think I got them sorted, so we shouldn't have any issues now. So hold on. Now I'm having another issue again. Shocker. Oh my. I don't know why it does that sometimes. My windows kind of go a little wonky. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Awesome. I hate God, yeah, me too, man. I literally have it uninstalled for a reason. Because it was getting on my nerves. Alright, so, since our last episode, which was last Monday, unfortunately, if anybody was here last time or watched the VOD, we failed. I thought I would get a lot farther than what I would, but we didn't. I didn't have it set to be beatable. So that means, because if you set it to be beatable, it will guarantee to randomize. Even if it's in the most inconvenient way possible, it will still be beatable, and you won't get soft lock like we did. Good day, Spoot. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you. But yeah, so last time we didn't get very far because of that. Now, I did go through and I changed a few settings. So there are some new things that are randomized, a couple things I turned off, like cows. You can get checks from cows that are usually give you milk, but I turned those off because they were a bit annoying, mostly because they're so spread out. But I did turn on some other things to make up for it. So for anybody who knows anything about The Legend of Zelda, this run, there's a few things that are going to be a little strange. The keyboard's in the wrong spot? What do you mean keyboard's in the wrong spot? Talking about this? But basically we gotta get started with the names. So I'm gonna need a name. Somebody give me a name. What do we got? Anybody in chat got any suggestions? Cheems? Any other suggestions? We gotta get a couple on the go. Get a vote going. Finn. Finn! That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Sheems? What? You people are weird. Okay, so which one are we going with? Which one are we going with? Bert? Bert's pretty good. I like Bert. Ernie? No, that's the one. That's the one. No, you got it. There you go, Spoot. You got it. That's it. And I know Cryptic's gonna... It's... That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Big. I don't have enough characters. I'm one character short. Because I only have 2 more characters, unfortunately. I would call it Big Jerome if I had the space, but unfortunately I don't. Alright, so, like I said, why am I starting with Bunnyhood? Oh, I forgot to turn that setting off. I forgot to turn that setting off because I was testing something, so I just gave it to myself. Oh no, alright. Put your desk back together. Yeah, I remember you saying you had to get some stuff done. Unfortunately, we accidentally started with the Bunnyhood because I forgot to turn that setting off. Because, like I said, I was testing a few things on a personal run to like try out some new settings. So I gave it to myself just at the start so I could, get around faster. So, that's, anyway. Unfortunate. I did go through, and I randomized all the colors. All the colors are randomized. I'm hoping this is a different seed. Because I have... Yeah, because the last one... The last one gave me a different color tunic, so this is a different one. But, yeah, no, so like I said, I went through. I will forgive you this once. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I went through, changed a few settings because, like I said, I just jumped off like an idiot. I just jumped off like an idiot again. Alright, I'll take the bunny hood off, because maybe it's actually... yeah, no, like I said, I was testing a few things, so, that was my apologies, I forgot. It's not like it's a game changer, it doesn't really do anything, it just makes me move faster, so... It's not like I didn't start myself with, like, Song of Time or something overpowered like that, at the very least, so... So, I'm not entirely sure. How this is going to play, like I said, because I changed a few settings, so we're going to find out. So we know that there's a soul right there. This is a token. Okay, so now we can actually start using our tracker once again. So we have one Skulltula token. And, nope, not that. Whatever that is. Magic jar. Not like that does much because we don't have magic. See, because I gave it to myself, I don't know if it's actually... I don't think it actually randomizes. I think it removes it from the pool. Okay, we got first silver rupee, which was the Spirit Sun. Okay, great. That is very helpful. Another thing, oh, and silver rupee for ice block. Okay, there's another one right off top. Like in base game. In base game, I don't even remember where you get bunny hood in base. Ow, that was my face. I don't remember where you get it in base game, if I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while since I've gotten it. Second Skulltula token. Wonderful. Yeah, I would be waiting a while for it. Like I said, it doesn't... Literally, all it does is make me move faster, so that'll just make us waste less time wandering around. So I can just get to places faster. Sounds like a good punishment, then. It's just the bunny hood. It's literally just the bunny hood, bro. Fine, I won't use it, then. I'll turn it off. And then you'll complain how slow I am. Okay, that's arrows. We don't need that. Ooh, a heart piece right off hop. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah! Boom! First piece of heart. For those who are on your shirt, you should probably mark up. Oh, yeah, I probably should. Hey, that's a good call. You're right. Thanks for the heads up. I forgot about that. Where is the bunny hood? There it is. There. Cool. Okay. Thank you. I'll wait till a little later, and I'll use the dumb bunny hood. We don't care. Jack is mad at streamer for getting stuck too early. Okay, what do we got? We got 3 garbage. So, for those of you who are unaware of how this works, they changed the color. So, the way these brown chests look, that's how chests are... That's the normal texture for chests in this game. More specifically for Ocarina of Time, and in Majora's Mask, there's a couple of different versions of chests. But ones like this, you'll notice, they have, like, slightly different ones. The pink ones will have heart pieces and stuff like that, and they'll be changed differently. So, like, for example, you see like ones like this in this randomizer. All right, we got our first nothing. Where's Spoot at with our nothing counter? There's the first one. There's the first nothing. We got 1 nothing. Let's go. Yeah, that's another thing. This randomizer does that really ticks me off sometimes. It's just the nothings, dude. The nothings are crazy. I also learned the actual... I don't know if it's technical. I think it's just a widely accepted, is what they call wonder items, which are like items that are invisible until you get them. Oh, the bunny hood is here? But I already have it. Alright, you know what? To appease you, I will pay for it, and now I have it. Okay? I paid for it, therefore it is mine. It is mine now. I can have it. Empty bottle MM, that's really good too. Oh, bottle in MM is so good. There's a bottle in MM. There we go. Second nothing is there on the shelf, you're right. I didn't buy it though, so I technically can't count that because I didn't buy it. And I still can't buy it because there was only a Greg back there. The bunny hood is just in the store. How is it I get this wonder item? Is I gotta jump between these platforms in a certain way. I think it's from here, so let me... these pots are garbage. Yeet! Bombs, but I don't have a bomb bag, so that's literally useless. Yeah, I think I gotta go 1 and 2. No! Great fairies mask, dude. That is also super niche, but will help. That will help. That will help. Later, maybe. All that literally does is, there's a soul back here, actually. What is this? Oh yeah, I can use bunny hood now. Screw you. What do we got? Soul of Stalfos! There we go. I believe that's only an OOT, because I don't think they're actually, in, Majora's. Okay, so, yeah, we end up getting the bunny hood. How funny is that? Let's check Fairy Ocarina check. A heart piece. Okay, cool. I'll take that. That's fine. We still don't have any actual way of attacking anything, so there's not really a whole lot that we can do here. There's not a lot that we can do. But no, like I was saying, Great Fairy's Mask, all that really does is it's in Majora's Mask, in the 4 temples, they have stray fairies, which you'll see on my tracker here on the bottom. I don't know. Can't see my cursor for some reason. There you go. These here. These are the stray fairies. So we got the ones for Woodfall, Snowhead, Great Bay Temple, and Stone Tower Temple. Normally, I think there's 15 of them, I think. Or it might be, I think there's 15 in each temple. And you would get those and bring those to their respective fairy fountains in Majora's Mask to get an item. Like, one of them gives you bigger magic, one of them gives you defense, one of them gives you the Great Fairy Sword, which is really, really good, which is, like, a really strong item to get. If I get, like, in one of my personal runs when I was testing the seeds, I got Great Fairy Sword, like, in the first 5 minutes. It was just so easy. It just made life so much easier, dude. Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing in that. Give me the chicken. No, I don't want to talk to you, Ugly. Give me the chicken. Where's the chicken? Come here. Boop. Alright. And bottle check is Green Ruby. Phenomenal. Yeah, in base game, you're supposed to collect, I think it's like 6 cuckoos for her, because she can't touch them. Even though she literally raises cuckoos, but she can't touch them because of her allergies, apparently. So, like, why are you raising cuckoos if you can't be around them without breaking out in hives and a rash? There's not really much in the graveyard that I can see. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that we can check here. Yeah, there's not a lot that we can check. I almost fell perfectly in there. And there's a stray fairy. Look, what I was just talking about him. And that is a stray fairy for Woodfall. So we got our first one. Now, like I said, they do require 15. What I did was I altered the settings to make the reward only worth 5, but all 15 are still randomized. So where they are in their respective dungeons, all like 15 spots, are gonna be randomized to different items anyway. Also, path to Snowhead. To Snowhead is foolish. Okay. Good to know. The more... Yeah, the -3 minus. Absolutely, little smug little arsehole. That's what they are, dude. They're smug little shits. They're little ugly old mugs. What else? What other thing we can check while we're here? Again, until we get like some way of breaking grass, or like a strength upgrade to pick grass up, there's not a whole lot we can do. 10 spiders is dead. 50 spiders is dead. 30 spiders is dead. 40 spiders is dead. And 20 spiders is dead. Okay, so we don't need to worry about skeletal tokens at all. We don't even need any of them. They're completely pointless. Which is really good to know. I just jumped off the stairs. And I missed the box. Break the box. Ooh, 20 rupees. Yay. Ooh, way of the... Okay, and another thing is, for designs, I didn't really explain it last run, but if you see pots like this, I believe this could be keys or silver rupees. So that's a silver rupee for Ganon Forest. For those wondering, if they say Ganon first, in Ganon's castle there is a... yeah, I'm gonna grab it in a second or now. If it says Ganon, that means... Because in Ganon's castle, as you're an adult, you can... there's different trials of the different areas. So, like, there's a forest trial, a spirit trial, a shadow trial, one for each of the temples that you normally do. Good to see you again. And... Bomb Chew Bag! That's really good, actually. And I believe it means I get them in both games. Bomb Chews are good, which means that I can actually start breaking grass and stuff now. Which is really good. Because for some reason in Ocarina of Time, you can't break pots or grass by rolling into them. You just slide off or don't do anything. In Majora's Mask, you can roll into grass and pots and break them with your head. As that's Gerudo card. Wow. Okay, that's very niche, but that opens up a lot of checks when you're an adult that I don't normally have to worry about now. Also, what do we got here? Also, and if you see stuff that look like this, it's either a map or a compass. So they're not too useful, but they're very nice. Dungeon map for water we got. Cool. Gem excuse, Mr. Guard. Okie dokie. Let's see, what do we got up here now? I'm gonna wait to check on those, because I have very limited bomb chews, so I want to be very careful with what I'm using. I also saw that heart piece is a green rupee, so that one's pointless. Don't need to worry about doing that. Trying to think now, what is there really to check up here? Not a whole lot, given what I'm equipped with right now. It's not a whole lot that I can do. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a whole lot. I have to kamikaze with it. He's selling a nothing, a bunch of Gregs and arrows, so that's useless. What's in this? Speaking of Gregs, bop. Jamascuzi, yeah. That's why I hit that man with the Jamascuzi, bro. Oh, here we go. We got a silver rupee for Spirit Child. Okay, that's pretty good. Spirit child. Yeah, Spirit Temple is split up between two halves. You have to... Oh, crack open some caffeine. You have to do one half as young Link. Because you have to get there as adult Link normally, and then go in, and then the game waits until you go in, and then gives you like the time to explore it. Realize you actually can't even get anywhere other than the starting room, and then when you leave, you get taught the song that brings you there. You have to come back as a kid, and then you have to do a side quest in the temple, which gives you silver gauntlets. But then the game says, "Hey, you can't wear these as a kid." So then, when you go back as an adult, you have the silver gauntlets equipped, which allows you to move a giant block. Hey, shield is really good, actually. Cool, shield is good to have. But then you gotta come back as silver gauntlets and push the other block and then do the adult half. Yeah, we can use shield now. Let's go. Ranch defense, ocean sculpture token not required. Okay, so ranch defense, we don't need to do that either. Okay, cool. Knowing that, that's gonna free us up a lot of time, because that's a very time-consuming side quest to do. It's very annoying. So, like, I'm so glad I don't have to do that. Yeah. Alright. Let's get on the go. I'm trying to get somewhere where I can target and it won't make me grab that bomb. There it is. Can I just... Yeah, there you go. I don't have a whole lot of stuff to get through here, because I'm going to end up getting soft-locked in one particular spot. Because I don't have the souls of an enemy that I have to kill. But I can check what's in this starting area, basically. And that's about it. Gossip Stone. Mirror shield for OoT can be found in inverted stone tower. Oh, so it's not even the right game's dungeon. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that means I gotta get light arrows? I gotta get light arrows first, and magic, and a bow, just to even get there. That's warped, dude. That's warped. Okay. Keyring for hideout. Thieves hideout. I think that's this here. Yeah, so we'll mark those off. So I think there's only 4 for those, and that's how many the tracker is reading. So I think that is correct. Nothing, nothing. That room up there is the room I will get soft locked in. The inverted stone tower temple for OoT. Mirror shield is whack. Well, that wasn't really worth a lot of my time, unfortunately. Our trip here was kind of disappointing. Alrighty. Ow, my nog. Okay. It is nighttime, which is good. So that means now that opens up a few more checks in Kakariko. So we'll go down and check those. There we go. So this will open up a couple of checks. So one is there's a Skulltula right there, which doesn't appear to have anything in them because their color also does change depending on what they got in them. And yeah, I was gonna say he ain't got nothing, unfortunately. So there's that one. There's one right here. What is that? What is that? Is that a magic jar? Oh, is it bombs? What is that? Magic jar. Yep. I was gonna say, it's something round, so I knew it was either the bottom of a green jar or it was bombs or something. We got a soul hook shot and Soul of Skull Kids. Oh, that's really good. Hold on, Skull Kids. Oh, hookshot is actually nutty. That doesn't super help us right now because I need something in this particular slot right here, and then I can do what's called an equip swap bug, or a glitch, or whatever you want to call it, which basically allows me to put equipment that's not supposed to be on Young Link on Young Link. What is that? Green ruby. I'm trying to climb, not slide off the wall. We'll grab that just so it's out of the way. And there's one more, and I'm also seeing there's Wonder Rupees up there. Doesn't appear to have anything useful in it. Okay, and then we got this guy, which doesn't have anything because he's just default. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head somewhere that I know has some stuff. Well, I don't know if it has stuff, but I know it has a lot of potential to have stuff because of. And I mean, you've seen it in the first playthrough. It's the pot room. Pot room's got lots of possible spots. Possible spots. I'm not funny. Don't clip that. Whee. Come on, daytime. Come on. There we go. Lower the bridge. Let's go. I got stuff I gotta get done. If I had Sun Song, I wouldn't be doing this. What do we got? 3 garbage checks. Oh, another thing you can do in that I think I showed in one of the other playthroughs. If you hit a load zone while Link is like falling, for some reason the game just doesn't register any more collisions. So if I hit this, I just fall into the abyss for no reason at all, other than the fact that the game doesn't know what to do with me. Okay, we got some half-decent stuff. So we got a boss key for Fire Temple. Fire Temple, bang. There we go. We got, what's this? More bomb chews, but that's MM, because I didn't get any more here. Bottle of gold dust. So that's 2 bottles in MM now. Cool, okay. Not bad. What do we got here? Silver rupee for spirit boulders, which is a bit annoying. Spirit boulders. Another way of the hero. Let's go. Fuck! Okay. Okay. We got fire arrows. great. I still need a bow, but holy cow. That's nuts. Excuse me, Mr. Guard. I hope you don't mind if I just set off a bomb in your room here. These crates have nothing, and there's one more way of the hero and another first swamp token, which is right there. Okay, and then we have a... Ah! Okay! We have the hammer! Okay! Normally, young Link is not supposed to be able to use the hammer. But I turned a setting on that lets him use the hammer because I thought it was funny. Oh, we got sticks too now. Let's go. We just got sticks. So I can tick off sticks, and I think that also means I get them in MM as well. That's actually awesome. Pot room goated. Yeah, pot room kind of goes hard, dude. I had one run I did on my own time where the pot room literally gave me a sword, a shield, and the boomerang all in this room. Which anybody who knows anything about Zelda, those are literally 3 items that you kind of want to have. Which is actually insane. Alright, so we got lots of money, so let's check the markets. What are you selling? A heart container, and I don't need the Skulltula token because they're completely pointless. The way my screen capture is working, I just got a notification from Steam, and it was really big, like covering half my screen, but it didn't show up on the stream. So I'm kind of glad because it's just a giant notification in the middle of everything. I can't break that. That's only a heart piece though, so I'm not too worried. What do we got up here? Some Wonder Rupees up here. Ding, 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 ding. Of course, there's nothing. Ow, my head. POV Link gets a concussion. Okay. We got a few things we can check here now. Bop this, because there's a man tree. Squat him. Gives nothing. Normally she's supposed to normally give you an egg that you would hatch to wake her dad up. But today she gives me a smug little asshole. It's a smug little face on him. Look at that. You can't tell me he don't look smug. Oh, God, dude. So, what do we do? Yep, -3 minus. Song of Soaring is not required as on Twin Alms. That actually means that's really easily gettable. That means that we don't really need much for that. I'm either going to need Din's Fire or a bow, and I can pretty much get everything there. Sassy Little Brutes, yeah, basically. And there's the big giant notification again for some reason. I don't know why. It only ever happens with that one friend when he plays a game. It always gives me like the notification like 3 times. Gerudo Fortress is a foolish choice. Oh, thank God. So that Gerudo card we got was kind of pointless. It was foolish. Thank God, because that makes life so much simpler. Okay, let's check the River Rupees. That one, I missed that one, but that was garbage anyway, so it doesn't matter. You got nothing! There we go! Add another one to the nothing counter. Oh! We got Bomb Bag, baby! Oh, that's really good. Oh, Bomb Bag is so good, dude. Oh, we could do so much stuff with Bomb Bag. That's actually nutty. Bomb Bag is so good. Another smug little brute. Look. Oh, yeah, that one's a stone tower one. Okay. If I had hover boots, I could probably clip past him, but I don't have hover boots, so there's not really much we can do with him. 2 nothings, boys. Yep, 2 nothings. Alright, boys, kick me out of here now. Get me out of here fast. Ouch. Okay, and now we wait a minute. Because we want it to be nighttime. Make more chicken breast. Chicken breast kind of goes pretty hard, though, I will say. Okay, so there's a couple things we can do. So we can do, we can check for Richard. So during the day, you can see a woman running around with a dog. And during the night, her dog runs away, which is actually just specifically this dog here. So if you go get him to follow you, he got stuck, of course. 9th, 10th trick chicken breast since Saturday. Tell me you have a problem without telling me you have a problem. Okay, and now we bring Richard home, and then Mom gets really happy because we brought her doggo home. Richard! And she gives me a fairy, but I don't even have a bottle, so that went to waste. Much sad. Protein! Yeah, protein. Protein, bro. Mans has a soul and a stick upgrade? Sure. Not gonna complain. If you'd like to buy something else, yes I would. What do you got there? Soul of Keys? I don't think I ever actually... Do I even need Keys? Stream is frozen? Is it? It's not showing that it's frozen on my end. Is it froze for not for anybody else? Try Yeah, I don't know. Try refreshing the app. Sometimes it does that. Do we really need keys though? Because I find they're more annoying than anything else. If I'm being honest, I find that they're more annoying than anything else. I can't think of any room where I need to kill keys to get out. I'm gonna say no, but we're gonna remember that that's there in case we hit a room where we need them. Because I don't actually think we need them. Because a lot of places, they have fire keys, and if they hit me, I just lose. Yeah, if I need them, I'll come back, but, like, I don't think I need them. Yeah, I don't think I actually need them. So what we're going to do is we're going to run to Majora's Mask. Probably internet problem? Probably, I would say. We're going to hit Majora's Mask, and we're going to try to do as many checks here as we can. Hey, and Deku Mask check is Green Rupee. I like the... Yeah, you can use hookshot in this game, in this one, right. Yeah, so... It's not, we don't have a whole lot, actually. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Deku Nuts. Let's go. Boom, we got 10 Deku Nuts, which means we should have them in this game. Yes, now we have Deku Nuts in both games, which are nice. I don't know, do you think you need that much protein? He's a growing boy. Alright, who wants to guess the code? I guess the code is, I don't care. Get out of my way. Never enough protein. Swim back here. Can I smack that with a rock? No, I can't. Alright, whatever. We'll use a bomb. Okay, so that's a key/rupee. Bop. Key ring for Great Bay. That's really good, because I got screwed over by not having keys for Great Bay last time. And it was really annoying. It's on the tracker for some reason. It's only showing that Great Bay has 1 key, which is just not true. I think it has 3 in total. So I don't know why it's saying 1, but oh well, that doesn't matter. We have the what's it called anyway. I can break this with a pot, which is cool. Yeet, bang, get out of my way. Oh, we got a soul. What do we got? Soul of Dark Link. Okay, that's another OoT soul, so we're gonna go Dark Link. So that allows me to get through, get the long shot check now. And Moon's Tear is a magic jar, which we do not need, so now we can just leave. Bro, you're gonna be the size of a house if you don't quit with that much protein, dude, my god. Alrighty. We can check a few other things here. There's... we are... Houseman? This one's a garbage check, unfortunately. Now, like I said, we don't have Song of Time. I'm not too worried about not having an ocarina, because we can... I know a few workarounds. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't know, did I do... I don't even know if I demonstrated ocarina items in my last stream, because I don't even know if we got that far, did I? 2 Skulltula tokens and a heart container there. I can come back later. I'm not too concerned about that. What is the heart container? It's a Greg, of course. I wonder, can Hookshot knock down Tingle? I hope so. Thank God. I couldn't remember. Alright, Tingle, what are you selling, buddy? You're supposed to sell maps, but you're not going to be selling maps. You're going to be selling odd mushroom. Sure. Alright, that opens up a check for later. 98 grams of protein alone. That's whack. That's a lot of protein, dude. Okay. So now we're going to go back this way. Okay. I'm trying to remember, does anybody remember what kind of bugs and glitches did I show off last game, like last stream? Because I know we didn't get too far into the actual run because we kind of got soft locked. So I don't know what I demonstrated, because I don't, like I said, I don't think I did a whole lot. Skulltula. That weird door where you dodge twice in one direction, something else to get through. See, that's the thing, is I think I might have only did that. I think I know what you're talking about. Is that like the big stone wall, like the big stone door? Because I think that one I did, I think that was my personal. Yeah, that wasn't on stream. I think I know what you're talking about. I did not show that one on stream. That one, I didn't even make it there, because I couldn't get there without a few items. So I didn't actually do that one on stream. But hey, I'm glad you remembered that, though. That is a really stupid, Yeah, I showed you that one on the GameCube, and then I did it the other day while I was running a personal run testing out seeds. And I asked you if I showed you, and you said, yeah, you showed me in the GameCube. Yeah, sometimes you are. Yeah, I'll give you that. Sometimes you are. But no, that's a really stupid glitch. We do have to go there, because that's Stone Tower, and we got a thing earlier saying that Stone Tower, inverted Stone Tower specifically, has what we need. Which is a bit annoying, but, you know. Yeah, but specifically I gotta do inverted Stone Tower, which means I have to hit a gem on the outside with light arrows, so I have to get a bow, magic, and light arrows to do that before I can even attempt to go there. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Alright, I did pretty much most of my checks here, so now let's go to the field. This is where it gets good, because this is where there's a lot, and I mean a lot of checks to do. So now we're gonna buckle down now, because we got Soul of Reedids and Gibdos, which is kind of good. Actually, that's not good, because if I didn't get those, I would be able to third and fourth. If I didn't get those, that means the bottom of the well in MM would be just open, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But now I need to get Gibdo Mass for it. Butler Race. Okay, that's the reward for Butler Race. That's not saying that actual Butler Race doesn't have items along the way, unfortunately. What do you got for me? Death Mountain Crater's Way of the Hero. Watch now, FD is in the same spot as it was on the first run. Great Bay Coast is Way of the Hero. Oh, God. Great Bay Coast is Way of the Hero. Anjum Cafe is Red Ruby. Okay, so... Oh, I saw that. So that means Death Mountain, Crater, Ganon, Light is another one. So that means Death Mountain Crater has something that we need, which is good to know because we can pretty much access that almost any time. There's no real restriction on that. Especially if I get hover boots, and I can bypass a lot of it. Minuet. Okay, so we have a Ocarina of Time teleportation song, which is not bad. And a piece of heart. Sticks. I did a personal run. Oh, there's a Way of the Hero up there. No! Please tell me, can I hit it with a hook shot? Please tell me I can hook shot it. And it's only bomb shoes. Okay, that's fine. Never mind then. I got excited for nothing. I hate that bomb shoes are considered Way of the Hero for this, because that just misleads me so hard, so many times. Okay, so we got Way of the Hero here. What? Prescription, which opens up another check. Whoop. I told you, bro, this place is about to go off. Bottle in OoT, there we go. That's what I needed. That's what I needed right there, was a bottle. Because that makes life easy. And Song of Healing. Oh, wait, where's healing? Right there. That's insane. That's actually nuts, bro. Song of Healing opens up quite a few checks now. Soul of Captain Kita. That's a Majora's Mask. Captain Kita. And we got a more, but see what I mean? Bomb shoes, dude. It's the dungeon map for Great Bay. It's the stupid bomb shoes every time. Every time it's bomb shoes, dude. Check this grotto. Boop. Please tell me there's nothing good in here. We don't have bio-babas, so we don't have to fight them, so there's supposed to be enemies in here. Nothing. Works for me. Okay, so now we gotta go all the way back here. Is that chest anything? That is garbage in the water. I gotta say, I really like this tunic color. This tunic color is really, it's just really visually appealing. Anything important over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. There's a grotto there, hidden. Wonder item here, wonder item here. Where's that grotto to? Right, there it is. Literally just... Oh, wait, no, there's a soul here. There we go. Compass for stone tower. That's not bad. And soul of Gways, which are just crows, and they're just really annoying. And specifically for MM, too. Okay. Moving on. Soul of Armos. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not super helpful. That's a Skulltula chest, which is not too concerning. Silver rupee for Ganon Light. 2. Then we got a soul. Oh no, that's a key. Great Bay boss key. And y'all are most dildos. And you can ask Spoot. Oh my god, I know a massive, complicated skip to skip the entirety of Great Bay Temple from the starting room. Oh, it's absolute hell to do, but it's so satisfying when you finally hit Moon's Tear. It doesn't really offer me much, but it's something. I'm gonna blow that open. Okay. That has garbage in it. I can't even... Oh, I can't hit it with that. Okay. Alrighty. Let's check in here. Cow Grotto, baby. This is where it gets good. Okay, so we got second swamp. We got a second ice block. So we go ice block 2. I'm not trying to pick it up. I'm trying to roll. I'm not trying to grab. I'm trying to roll. Thank you. Piece of heart. Soul of Bad Bats. That's an MM soul as well. They're a bit annoying, but there's a few places where I need their souls to advance. We got Camaro's mask. And for those of you wondering what Camaro's mask is, you have to heal a guy named Camaro who passed on from this earth and was sad that he didn't teach everybody his dance. So you play the Song of Healing, he then passes you on the ability to teach his dance. The cow in the back is going mental. Spirit Sun, second one. I tell you, bro, Cow Grotto goes hard when it comes to like stuff. We're gonna just start setting off bombs now, dude. We got compass. Second ocean. More bomb chews. Shocker! Who saw that coming? There's a few things right here. A couple things right here. There's There's one thing right there, and that's all that's really in here. So we're gonna see. We got number 5 and number 6. Is that Couple's Mask? It is Couple's Mask, which doesn't really have any special effects. It's mainly just for a side quest that doesn't really give you much. Call it emoting? Yeah, basically. It's if Youngling could default dance. Keyring for Ganon. That's really good, actually. Do I even have... I don't, so I'm going to use it as this one here. This bottom one's going to be Ganon, because I don't see another one there for Ganon. Because there's bottom of the well, ice... Oh no, Ganon's Castle. There it is, I see it. No, it's there. It is there, right here. Ganon's Castle. There it is. And the last thing to do is that, which is Stray Fairy for Great Day. Awesome. Alright, let's get out of here now, dude. Playing GTA. I haven't played GTA in so long, dude. Okay. Not even gonna worry about that, not even gonna worry about that, sculpture of the chest. I'm gonna check this grotto right there. What do we got? We got a number 8. Oh, I must have missed one there, because I only had 6. And that is a... boss key for Forest. Okay. I also know a boss key skip for that one, too, which I don't think is as difficult. What's that? It's like a silver rupee or something. Throughout this game, silver rupee for GTG slopes. Throughout this game, as you obviously have noticed, I'm collecting silver rupees because, like I said before, some rooms have 5 silver rupees that you need to collect all 5, and it triggers either a door opening or some kind of action. In this randomizer, there is a... what's called a magical rupee, which, when I pick... Okay! Okay! There's no way! There's literally no way that I said that as I'm mid-roll. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that clip coming. Oh my god. I was just literally saying, dude, there's a magical rupee. So let me finish my thought. The magical rupee triggers all silver rupee events in the game. So the game just assumes I have every single one of them. So which means all of these silver rupees I could just remove from my note because we just have them all. And I'm just gonna write magical rupee. That's actually nutty. Oh my, you couldn't even have planned that any better, dude. Silver scale, okay. I think I get that in both games, I do. Silver scale literally just helps you dive deeper into water. It's really super niche, so I'm not too excited over it. There's a few things I can check with it. So, the only way that I would actually be excited about getting that is if there's something under the water that's really good. Soul of Bubbles in MM. I need Bubbles in OOT, I know that. Bubbles in MM are just more annoying than anything else. Silver Rupee we can just ignore because we don't need it. Third Ocean Sculpture the token. There's a grotto. I tell you, Termina Field is cooking today. Termina Field is cooking. Look at this, huh? Bang. That's another ocean. It's number 4. Absolutely cooking today, dude. Big bomb bag! So that means we just get even more bombs. Now we have 30 bombs, which is a lot of bombs. Compass for forest, which is not bad. There's a way of the hero here. Is that spin attack? Spin attack for MM, but I don't even have a sword or magic, so 2 silver rupees. Both are garbage because we don't need them. There's one more grass patch right here that we didn't check. Yeah. Soul of Goma Larva. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. Kojiru! There we go. It's my little boy. I love Kojiru, dude. I always said that if I ever had a pet bird, I don't care. I'm naming him Kojiru. I don't care. What? Why can't I not climb? What? Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong pole. That's why. I was going to say, what do you mean? There's supposed to be a climb here. Thought I was losing my mind, dude. Following this. Skulltula tokens, which is great because we definitely needed them, as I said earlier. Hey. Bang. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. And night of the first day, so there goes 12 hours, unfortunately. I'm trying to haul as much ass as I can, because, like I said, we don't have Song of Time. Now, like I said, I'm not worried about having the Ocarina, because we can do a glitch, and I'll actually show you. In Starter, you can get blue chickens. Yeah, didn't like the first one you ever get, that's what you named it? But that's why I always said, if I ever get a pet bird, I'm naming him Kojiru, I don't care. Or like Cass, because Cass is cool from, if you've ever played Breath of the Wild, Cass was really cool too. He's the big guy who played the accordion. First blue chicken's always Kojiru, absolutely. All my homies love Kojiru, bro. We love him. I don't know if I can stop. I'm gonna have to try, because, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, what I'm gonna do, is I'm actually gonna show you guys, one of the glitches that I can do. Because one of the settings that I have on is Song of Soaring works in Ocarina of Time, and the transformation songs work, or not transformation, teleportation songs work in MM. Because obviously, normally they're 2 separate games. You'd never be able to use them. But in this randomizer, because they're connected, we got earlier, if you look on our tracker here, we got Minuet right here. Which, when you play Minuet, it takes you to Sacred Forest Meadow. Which is not that big a deal, but there's a few checks we can do there. So because we don't have an ocarina, you actually can play the ocarina without an ocarina. I know it sounds stupid, but it genuinely actually just works. It's stupid, I know, but it works. But basically, what you need is you need to have a bottle that has some kind of something in it that you can hold. Now, I usually use bugs or a fish, because if you mess it up, because if you use a fairy and you mess it up and just release the fairy, if you noticed when I just did it to clear this bottle, he just healed me and disappeared. Now, bugs, if you notice, I can drop them and pick them back up. But when you're inputting movement, like if I just move my stick the whole way, he'll just start moving in that direction, right? But if I very lightly hold the stick just very little bit, you'll see what he kind of just shuffles and turns. And these, I think, are what they call ESS frames, which I'm not going to bore you with, like, all of that. But basically, in the middle of doing an ESS frame, which is shifting, you want to trigger the bottle, and then one frame later, you want to hit the... You could do it with a stick. You can also do it with a hook shot. I'll do it with the hook shot, but you can do it with stick. I tried. You can't do it with the hammer for some weird reason, even though it's something you can hold in your hand. But it just has to be something you can hold in your hand. Because, like, really quickly, like you can see, I can pull that out and it stays in my hand. Same with sticks. I can put sticks in my hand. Right? Anything that you can, pretty much anything you can hold in your hand, you can do it with. But basically, you want to have the bottle with something in it, because it basically overrides that cutscene, is what you're doing, is you're overriding a cutscene of me dumping the bugs out. And for some reason, if you do it if you input bottle and then immediately one frame after it, and again, this game runs at like, I think less than 30 frames a second, so like it's, you know, pretty easy to hit. I'd be shocked if any of you guys couldn't do it. Why do you think I used the hook shot instead? So basically, you want to hit the stick, or hit the bug, and then immediately use the hook shot while shifting like this. So if I could do it right, I should start playing the hook shot as an ocarina. Hang on, let me straighten myself out here. There you go. And now I can play this as an ocarina. So because I did that properly, I can hold on, having a bit of weird tech is going funny on me here. Okay, there we go. Got it. Sorry, my bad. So now I can just go and play Minuet. And that will warp me from game to game because I turned that setting on. And there we go. Now I haven't completed, what's it called, so... And I don't think I get Moon's Tear. If I got Moon's Tear in this game, that would literally be... I'd be able to do a few more things, but... Oh well. But getting Minuet there is really good because I can't get through Sacred Forest Meadow without having the soul of Wolfos, because Wolfos won't spawn, and because they can't spawn, I can't trigger the necessary requirement to open the gate to get in here. Because if you see on my map in the bottom right there, the very bottom of the map, that little open dark area on the very south of the map is where you would come in and you would go north, because the red is where I came from, which is where I warped to. But I can't normally get through there because I have to kill Wolfos that spawn to trigger the gate opening. But because I don't have their soul, they don't spawn. Therefore, the criteria for opening the gate doesn't happen. You got nothing! Alright, Spoot, we got another nothing on the counter. See, this... Excuse me, I got the hiccups. This gate, I would normally have to open it from the other side. But again, because I don't have Soul of Wolfos, there is just nothing to fight to open it. So Minuet saves us that trouble, which is really nice. Okay, so I checked the grass. We literally got nothing. Check my biz. I got over 2 mil waiting to be sold. Yeah, that's usually what happens when you haven't touched it in a while. We have 3 grand nothings. Okay, we're gonna check in here. What do we got? These fountain fairies are also randomized. They're all literally garbage checks. There's absolutely nothing here that I need. Which is very sad. Very sad. Whoop. Okay, what do you say? Don Garrow's choir is dead, which is nice. That means I don't have to go all the way around the world just to try to collect a bunch of frogs. Great Bay Temple is way... Oh, God, you're not serious. So that means Inverted Stone Tower Temple. Oh! Okay! No shot, they're just sitting in the grass. They're just sitting in the grass, dude. Whoa. That's insane. What a stupid spot for light arrows, got my guy. Holy cow. That's insane. That's the dumbest spot I've ever found something, like, that crucial. Give it up. Sell me something. Not that. You sell me something. I don't have a bow. Screw you. Can't stand when they be selling me poop. It was this way I came from, yeah. I'm trying to remember now which way I gotta go. I always have trouble navigating backwards. I can navigate through forwards, no problem. But it's backwards is what I can never do. That's a map compass. Dungeon map for Jabu Jabu. That's not bad, then, I suppose. There's nothing there. We do have Navi, so we probably could Navi dive this. What's down there? Nothing useful, really. Funny enough. Absolutely nothing useful. Okay, I don't know if I can do this with, sticks, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Because normally, there's a way you can... It's what's called cutscene diving, where you basically trigger a cutscene right as you're about to fall. Like that. There, I got it first try. So yeah, so that's what's called cutscene dive, or that one there specifically would be a Navi dive, because I use Navi to, obviously use Navi to do it. Magic jar on that one. How did that hit me? Hello? I did not mean to jump, but whatever, you only had a blue rupee. Okay, let's float down the river, get a bunch of free stuff, see what we got. The only downside is with Navi diving is you literally are solely... you're solely reliant on whether or not she's available to talk to. And that only comes up every 8 minutes, I think, or something like that. Zora's River, given, like, literal garbage here, is not good for us at all. What about this? That gives me Soul of Deku Scrubs and Soul of Redeads and Gibdos. Okay, so that opens up a couple things. Redeads and Gibdos and Scrubs. Okay, it's not the worst. We could have done with a lot better, but squat. 5 rupees. See, having the hammer as Youngling is very, very nice. What's Bean Man selling, I wonder? Is Bean Man selling anything? Green rupee for 6. So that means I'm buying $1 for $60. So I'm just losing $59, which is literal robbery, but whatever. Whee! Okay. I'm looking at the Wonder Rupees in the water as we're passing by there, and it doesn't seem anything relatively useful. No, they all look garbage. All the checks there are literally garbage. Okay, whatever. So that'll save us the time of doing all that garbage. Tell you what I can do is, though, is I can use this guy. This is why I come up here to jump across here. There we go. Okay. Let's check in here. What do we got? Oh, there's a silver ruby, which is just garbage. Terminal Field Musical Stones give Stray Fairy, not required. Yeah, okay, we can skip that, which is great. Not like it's that difficult, it's just annoying. What do we got? What do you got? What do you got? There's a soul there. Shield! Oh, that's Hylian Shield. No! Oh, I was kind of hoping that was Hero's Shield, but... Alright. There's a 13th... Oh, I forgot to mark off a couple of them. So it's 13 of them. And Soul of Wizrobes. Wizrobes. Actually, I think those are actually in MM now that I'm thinking about. I don't think there's actually Wizrobes in OoT. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Where's the way out? Let me out! Okay, now we grab this chicken. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put my bunny hood on to make it easier. Whee! Now, normally you would need an ocarina to get in here, but because I'm great, the Zora taught me a secret tactic, so I don't actually need the ocarina. Screw your waterfall. Oh, I jumped in the water. Sorry, there's pots down here I can check anyway. Nothing. Nothing. What's in here? Hello? What are you selling, bud? You're selling 2 nothings. That's insane. I'm not buying them. Don't care. I'm not buying the nothings. Okay, we light this on fire and haul ass down here. Light that one. And we light it on fire again. Take off running down here. Don't target that sign. Light that. Light that. Didn't mean to pull out a bomb. We're going to ignore the fact that I did that. We're just going to continue on. Okay. But the content? Yeah, but why am I going to waste $20 on nothing? On nothings for content? Like, what does it do for me? Oh, I see a Stray Fairy beehive up there, but I don't have any way of knocking it down right now. Not as a youngster, anyway. Play diving game, because I think these are randomized. And they all randomized as Greg's. See, this is normally where you get... I always forget that I have the bunny hood on. I dive way too far. I already have the silver scale. What else are you gonna waste on useful junk, he says. Useful junk, he says. Alright, that's fine, because that's not why we do this. They did randomize to a Greg, and if you notice when I picked the first one up, they all turn back to what they're supposed to be. So that the main reason I do that is, yeah, he can randomize an item in his in the rupees that he throws. But the main reason is because normally in the base game you do that and he gives you the silver scale. But as we all know, we have silver scale already. And he gave us another Greg, sure. Why not? There's not a whole lot I can do out right here anyway. I'm just gonna check and see. Because there's a couple of pots out here I can check really quickly. But other than that, there's not a huge amount of stuff I can do here. Because I can't do Jabu because I don't have a boomerang. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot that I can do here. Gregs for Gregs. Yeah, I don't think I don't have it. Because I don't have a way of equip swapping that, unfortunately. Because like I said, I need Din's Fire or something that would go in that slot right there for me to equip swap. But I don't have any of that. What do you got for me? Soul of Deku Scrubs. Oh, Zera's River. We already got that. We just got that. why is the hint for that up here where I would have already had to go through Zora's River to get that? That's so stupid. Oh my. So we can go out to Hyrule Field because there's a few grass patches and a few other things that we can check. That heart container is magic jar, so we can ignore that because that's pointless. I wonder, are we gonna get a sword before the 2-hour mark, I wonder? What's everybody's predictions? Are we gonna get a sword before the 2-hour mark? Because I've went a long time without getting a sword in these randomizers, dude. What's we thinking? Or if my luck is any indication, I literally just said it. I said the magical rupee earlier, and then the first thing we did was get magical rupee as I'm saying it. So there's that, number 14. Soul of Bows, which is an MM. Bows are a bit annoying, but I think I do need them for a couple of things. Greedy, you already have a stick. I do have a stick, and I have a hammer, but a sword... The main reason I need a sword is not for attacking, is to do other glitches. That's what I need it for. Hammer. Skadink. Bottle, another empty bottle in MM. So we have 3 bottles in MM. We do not need that many bottles, dude. We just don't. Choo-choos, that's also MM. Choo-choos. Compass for the well, okay. Soul of Wolfo's OOT. Wow, there they are. And then ocean number 5. Hammer. Hammer. All Night Mask. The All Night Mask. It basically, in Zelda lore, if you're wearing that mask, you physically cannot fall asleep. Like, the mask has an innate power that prevents you from ever sleeping. It's where some people theorize, or actually it might even be in the actual lore that the creators of the mask use it as a torture device to cause their victims to just never be able to sleep, so they're just always exhausted. I'm not sure if that's actually confirmed or if that's like a fan theory. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look at that. So don't take my word for that, but I did hear about that somewhere. What do we got in here? We got a Great Fairy in Woodfall, so that's 3. 3 Woodfall Fairies. We're getting a lot of MM items, dude. Forgot I don't have a hook shot ticked off there. I just noticed now. There's a grotto right here. I can't remember if it's a bomb grotto. No, it's not. Or it is, sorry. Give it up. Red rupee for 10? So, yeah, but it's not going to matter because my thing is full anyway, so. Okay. The only real thing we can check now is, we can check Lake Hylia. Oh my, just get down off the wall! Thank you. Yeah, wonderful. Lake Hylia. Ending here, there's a number 6 on the ocean. Don't really need them, but what do we got? Cafe's mask, which is one of the scariest looking masks because of this. Oh, sword! Oh, thank God. Oh, that makes life so much easier, dude. Holy cow, that makes life so much easier. Now, as soon as I get magic, I can actually put my spin attack upgrade to use. Because we got that upgrade earlier. Look how much faster I can cut through this grass now, dude. Yeah, this is the base sword, so it's not, like, overpowered, but, like, hey, you gotta start somewhere. Okay, one of these rupees is a Skulltula token. I'm just gonna grab it. I don't need it, but I'm just gonna grab it just because it's, like, right there. The only other thing I can check here now as a kid is, I'm getting Deku Seeds, but, like, I can't use them because I don't have Sync Shot. Yeah, at least it's not the Diet Sword. That one just sucks. So, this is the only other thing I can check at the moment right now is this. This grotto, which I think has 3? Yeah, 3. Smack that. Ow. Green rupee? No, I don't want to buy $1 for $10. Why would I want to do that? Soul of Biobabas. Sure, I'll buy that. Biobabas. Cool. Hey! Get in the ground! I already knocked you out once. Green rupee. Well, I should have left you there. You're useless. Yeah, there's not really much else I can check here now, eh? What else is there that I can check? I could go to... Oh, there is one other spot that I can check that I forgot to. I'll take him back. He'll bring me back to the castle. Actually, there's a few grottos here, too, so I can check this grotto. I don't know why he's bomb. I literally have the hammer, but whatever. Looks like poop in here. Alright, cool. Soon my bedtime. What do you mean your bedtime? It's 9 o'clock. If they made modern games with built-in randomizers? Oh, wait. What do you mean, oh, wait? What game has a built-in randomizer? Oh, wow, this one's actually pretty good. We got Soul of Skulltulas and MM. And a heart piece. And there's a second heart piece here somewhere. Where's it too? Right there. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left for me to check now. We're getting down to the wire now. Actually, there is still more stuff in MM that I could check that I forgot about. Hey, chicken. Is that the child one? That is, I think that is the child one, yeah. Which means that'll allow me to go wake up the old man. Yes, man. Thanks for dropping in, bro. Have a good day. Whatever you miss, like I said, the bot will be up, so you're not going to miss a whole lot. You're only going to miss about 20 minutes. I'll let you know if it's worth checking out. If we actually find anything useful. Number 5 on the swamp token. Yeah. I can't remember. Is there a rupee in here? No, I didn't think so. It's still technically considered nighttime because the rooster didn't crow, and that's usually what. So it's right in line with this window. So I gotta go here, right there. That's a lot of money actually. So we'll leave that there. So we'll remember if we need money. Squish. Deku seeds. All right. There's only one other thing for me to check here. Oh, my apologies here, guys. I had to mute myself right quick because my mouth full of drink decided to go down the wrong way and I almost died. So figured I wouldn't bother you with the sounds of me dying. Oh man, oh man. What's in there? I hope it's something. Ocarina! No shot. Cow shed back room at Fairy Ocarina. That's just nuts, dude. Oh, no, I was pretty close to dying, though, I will be honest. Oh, that was not comfortable at all. And that was my last sip of drink, too. So I almost died on my last sip. Okay, so we got the ocarina. So that means I don't have to do bottle or ocarina items anymore. But I did get to showcase it, so that was kind of fun. Got to show you at least once. Because there's a lot of glitches that I know how to do in both games, and a lot of, like, cheese spots and stuff. So you'll definitely, now that I got the ocarina, funny enough, I was going to say, there's only one more check I can do, and I need the ocarina. I was just going to do ocarina items to do the check, but now I don't need to, because all I got to do is, because I talked to... because I talked to her in the castle... She's here now, so now I talk to her, and she goes, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Pull out this. Oh, wait, I don't think I'm close enough to her. There you go. Epona song check is a fairy. Okay, whatever. See, this is where the randomizers start getting a little more difficult, is around the 2-hour mark, because that's usually how long it takes you to check all the, like, relatively easy spots to check. And this is where it starts to get a bit a bit more difficult, because now you have to try to find all the little side areas and stuff that you didn't actually you know what I mean, that a lot of them that you just bypassed. But we're gonna truck on. We're not gonna be discouraged. We're gonna get this done, because like I said, unlike our last randomizer stream we did for the last week that we had to end it, this one I specifically set that this one is beatable. I don't think he's a special. Nah, he's just default, so he's not gonna give me anything useful. But we know that this one is beatable, so we know that there's going to be a way to finish this seed. It's just a matter of we gotta find the right order to do things in, because like I said, I might need to go all the way here. Where's it to? Right there. I was at the wrong yellow patch. I might have to go from here to these guys are really annoying, dude. Oh my, stop strangling me! Oh. See why I hate these guys now? Sit down! You grabby! Your mother ever teach you to keep your hands to yourself? My God. Grabby, grabby. And you didn't even have a good check. That better be a recovery heart. Useless. I just heard Navi, so we might be able to check something else. Come on, Navi, come back now. I just heard you pop up. I still didn't get the... No, I didn't either, did I? Oh, there's Navi there. Alright. So what we can do is we can do what we did earlier and Navi dive into the well instead of having to clear it. Because, oh, I jumped in by accident. I walked a little too far. There we go. There's not a whole lot I can do here, I'm gonna be honest, boys. There is not a lot that I can do here. I don't have any keys, so there's very few chests that I can actually check. There's a pot there. Small chest down there is garbage. this is just number 7 of this, which is pointless. There is that. Keep that open. Might be an MM. Might be. Again, I don't have any keys. I don't have Lens of Truth, so which means I can't go in there because I don't have key. I don't have Zella's Lullaby, so I can't lower the water. Oh, there it is. There. I was gonna say I can go down here because there's a few checks. Aha! There we go. Master Sword. Let's go. Okay, so now Adult Link can actually fight now. So that'll open up some more checks now because I can actually do stuff as adult. And that's a number 8 for that. And a Silver Rupee, which again, pointless. What's this? Compass for Snowhead. What's up there? That's a Skulltula token. No, that's magic! Magic's up there! Oh my god, we gotta go back. We gotta get back up there. That's magic. Go away. I don't like you. You're mean. Keyring for fire. That's really good, too. There's all the keys for fire. That's really nice. Don't look at me! Stop looking at me. Don't even think about it. He was thinking about it. I don't know if you saw that, but he was thinking about it. I'm not even giving you the chance, buddy. You're not even getting the chance. Don't even get up. I'm not even giving you the chance to get up off your ass. Smack that. What's this? Tektites, no OT. Not really that great. Okay, that's our first snow hits. Now we at least have one of every stray fairy. Hero Shield! There we go. Now we got a sword and a shield in both games. And that's a number 4 for Woodfall. Bro, the last 10 minutes are clutching up, dude. We gotta get back up and get that magic, though. Also want that hurt piece. There's some bugs back there. I don't really need those. Ow. He did think about it. He was thinking about it. I don't like that he was thinking about it, but he was thinking about it. I don't like when the boys be thinking about it when I tell them not to, bro. It's not... See, this door here you need to collect all 5 silver rupees. But, oh wait, this silver rupee is a nothing. I was gonna say, I literally didn't see anything, but I was like, there's supposed to be a rupee there. So Spoot, there's another nothing. Alright, now I'm back up. Now I'm back topside. And that's number 9 on the Ocean Skulltula. Yeah, he did. I don't like it. Now, there's a few things in here that I'm not going to be able to do. That's a way of the hero, which sucks because there's actually a fall down spot right there. I might actually be able to bypass it, though, if I'm careful. Hold up. Got it. Oh, I almost fell in it because of the camera. We at 4. Of course. What? Every time. Is this where the bomb? Is this where the magic is? No. Where's the magic? Oh, the magic is the middle one. Okay. Don't even turn around. Hey, hey! I said what? Yeah, sit back down and leave me alone. Rude is not even the word for it, guys. The rudeness. Absolute audacity of some people. I tells him don't do it, and he don't listen. Okay, we gotta get that magic, bro. It should be this one right here. There it is. No, it wasn't magic! It was the aura of a Skulltula token behind a jar! Are you serious? No way! There's no way, dude. That gets actually whack, what I gotta do is save and then reset, which will, that's what a lot of people refer to as save warping, where you just you just save and then come back in. If you're outside of a dungeon, if you're a kid and outside of a dungeon, it brings you back to Link's house. And if you're an adult, it brings you to Temple of Time, so they can get you out of some spots. So if you do get soft locked, you can just save the game, because they won't. And if you're in a dungeon like that, it brings you just to the entrance. So there's no way you're permanently stuck when it comes to that kind of stuff. So you don't have to stress over that, which is nice. I still would like magic, so at least then I could actually, like, do my spin attack, because I got the upgrade for it, so, like, I would actually do more damage and cover more area, which would just be kind of nice. I was say, I remember there being one thing here, which was completely not worth my time at all. Trying to think of what else there is for me to check. There's not really a whole lot left for me to check. Plus, I don't have a huge amount of time left, so I'm just trying to clear up some last-minute checks. Like I said, Adult Link now is available. Well, I mean, he was available from the start, because I have it set that you can become Adult Link without... you can become Adult Link without without the Master Sword. You just have to interact with the pedestal. How did that not hit him? There. A literal nothing. Alright, there we go, Spoot. We're at 5 nothings, I believe. I'm gonna be smart about this, and I'm gonna put on Metal Shield, because if I get hit by a thingy up here, I'm gonna lose my shield's gonna burn. I'm gonna lose it. Smack that. Oh, almost fell off. Bop. I find that ledge is really buggy sometimes. Sometimes he just doesn't jump. So it's a little bit of a guessing game. Sometimes he'll make that jump, and sometimes he won't. Bomb Choose, Silver Rupee, don't care. Ocean Skulltula. Why do we have so many Ocean Skulltula tokens, dude? But not enough anything else that we need. Look, another smug little bugger. And there's nothing in the beehives. With the last couple minutes that we got, I'm gonna just absolutely haul ass up here right quick. I used the hammer by accident. That's what it gets for tempting fate, I suppose. I don't have Skull Waltulas, so I don't have to worry about them smacking me off this wall. I can just kind of go on up, which is nice. Oop. I'll break this for later, but I don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so I can't do anything. I don't have a lot of time in here, but I do know that this is the way of the hero, it says. So somewhere in here is a really important item. So I want to check this before we leave here today. Keyring for Spirit is really good too. Wait, why do I already have the keyring for Spirit marked off there? Didn't I already have... Wait, I had keyring for Spirit. What did I have marked off by accident there? Spirit, Fire, I got marked down. Hideout is marked down. Ganon, we got 2 of the keys. Oh, I marked that down for Ganon. Ganon's castle's right there. Spirit's right there. But that kind of worked out, so we already had it marked off anyway, so it kind of worked out for us. We'll take it. Silver rupee, pointless again because magical rupee. Yay. Okay. Gotta run, run, run. Interesting fact, the amount of time you can spend in extreme heat without the tunic and or in an underwater without the Zora tunic is entirely tied to how much max health you have, so the more hearts you have. Goron City is a foolish choice. Yeah, I learned that the hard way already. It's okay. I just jumped off. There's a Skulltula in here I always forget about. Smack. Greg. And see, because I lost health and respawned, I got less health now. There's a silver rupee over there. What are you selling? A Poe and OoT? No, I'm good. I'm probably gonna... can I climb the ladder, please? Thank you. I don't think I make this. I think I die here. Oh! 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 Oh, that was close. That was close. Alright, we got to very quickly see what's in here. That's just a big rupee, okay. So, Death Mountain Crater. What would be Way of the Hero here? They said something here in Death Mountain Crater is Way of the Hero. Not sure, dude. I'll have to come back later once I get the actual tunic or a hover boot, so I can make that jump, because I know I can't make that jump without. I can't make that actual jump without hover boots or getting to the other side and breaking that rock. Yeah, so that's going to be all the time I got for this one. Now, like I said, we did get a lot of stuff. We got hookshot, hammer, light arrows are really good, master sword's good, sword and shield in both games. We got a few masks, hammer is really good as well. Most importantly, the ocarina, which really helps. Now, the only other thing that I really would really like to get would have been Song of Time. Hopefully that is in Ocarina of Time, and I don't have to find that in Majora's Mask. There are a few more, excuse me, there are a few more areas in Majora's Mask that we can explore next week. So I'll make a note of that to keep an eye on that and to check there later. But yeah, so we got pretty good stuff going there now. So that's pretty good. I don't know about you. I would say we did pretty good. I don't know what your guys' opinion is. I think we got pretty I think we got dealt a pretty good hand on this seed, to be honest. But yeah, no, unfortunately that's going to be all the time I got. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I would say. Thank you guys very much for joining. For anybody who has missed some parts of this, or would kind of wanted to go back, or if they have any friends that are interested in The Legend of Zelda, or even specifically just randomizers, definitely feel free to recommend me. I would appreciate it a lot. If you missed any parts of this, definitely feel free to go check out my YouTube, where the VOD for this video should be up. Hopefully later tonight. So I would say later, if not sometime tomorrow, because I'll have to do some minor editing, and then I have to re-render it, and anybody who does video editing knows what that's like. But yeah, no. So definitely go check out my YouTube. I got some other stuff up there. My VODs for not Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages. As well as I've started playing a game called Dredge, if you know anything about that. If you don't, definitely go check out my first VOD to catch up a bit on it. It's definitely interesting. I'm excited to play it again. But yeah, that's definitely go check out my YouTube. Also check out my TikTok. Again, it's also just Dr. Beepus116. It should have the exact same icon. And check out some few clips on there. Other than that, my next stream should be Wednesday, we should be continuing with Doom the Dark Ages. And then on Friday, we'll be doing Dredge once again. So yeah, definitely make sure you stick around and you swing back on those days again at 5 p.m. U.S. Central or 7:30 if you're a newfie like me. Because I know I have a few newfie buddies, so I'll give it to you in your own time. If you enjoyed any of my content, I would definitely recommend you check out a buddy of mine, because on my YouTube channel I have a episode 1 of a game called Planet Crafter. If you know anything about Planet Crafter and are a fan of that, go check out my YouTube video, but also go check out Mr. Cryptic Ghoul 390. The video from that session of playing with him is up from his perspective, so definitely check his stuff out, because he's got some pretty good. He knows what he's doing with editing, and he knows what's going on in Planet Crafter. I do not, so I'm a little bit lost, but we had a lot of fun, and I definitely think you guys would enjoy that one. So go check that one out, definitely. Another buddy of mine, and I will forever thank him for the stuff that he's explained to me, because I'm fairly new to streaming and to editing and some other stuff. He knows a lot about what he's doing. Mr. King Demon Eyes, or I guess Mr. Demon Eyes, or whatever, or Mr. Eyes, whatever you want to call him. Definitely go check out him on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, as well as his new TikTok as well, where he's posting clips there. He's got some pretty funny stuff. He's got some serious stuff. He's got some just overall entertaining stuff. If you're a fan of long-form content, he has all of his VODs. He has many more VODs than me, so if you check out mine and you run out of content, go check him out. He's got plenty more. He's got plenty more content than I got. Mr. King Demon Eyes streams on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the same times that I do. Unless if it's Saturday, sorry, my bad, Friday's my day. On Saturday, where he starts at 4 p.m. U.S. Central, so that would be an hour before in Newfoundland time, I believe. So that's 6:30 instead of 7:30. So definitely go check him out. He knows what's up. He got some good stuff. And then again, and also I will be there. So definitely go check him out. Come over and have a chat. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. I look forward to talking to you as long as I can get it. Yeah, that's also right. Yeah, he's in the middle of a bit of a move, so a bunch of his stuff is kind of everywhere. So if he's not live, apologies for that. Yeah. Also, hopefully, if we can get it all worked out tomorrow, like I said, if it all works out, we should be doing a 3-way joint stream, because I know tomorrow's not my day. Tomorrow is your day, King. But we should be doing, if we can get it all worked out, that'll be nice. If not, it'll just either be just him. Doesn't matter. Go check him out. Thank you guys very much for dropping in, having a chat, and once again, thank you for coming, and have a wonderful day, and don't make any stupid decisions.